Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us tonight's broadcast. As you can see, I'm in a different location again. This is the last. I'm here 3 more days, and then that'll be it. I'll be back in my usual stomping grounds. Because the new year is coming up, take a break from work, take a break from theme parks, just take a break from everything. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, because yesterday I was going to do a video about it. I think I'll do way too much. I'm trying to step back a little bit. Yesterday, I made a video about archangels or angels in general, or Atlantean beings, and then a dark elf showed up. And I was going to do, and the dark elf was around for a while. It was around for hours. It was fascinating. I was not scared. I was too fascinated to be scared. I wanted to learn from it. The being that came to me, I feel the name is like Dark Michael. It was not a good angel, but changing that. And so assisting me, let me tell you, opened me up to a whole nother world. So, oh yeah, by the way, last week I was in the ghetto. And I didn't realize it was a ghetto until I looked at it again. So, you know what? That was pretty ghetto anyway. I just want to put that out there. Live within your means. Anyway, I don't know where that came from. Anyway, so I mean, I'm picking up on last night. I could barely sleep, so I'm worn out. So I wasn't sure if I was going to sleep at all last night. Because I felt, I had downloads. I don't remember them, so I'm just going to do the best I can here. I'm going to do a channel text on this tomorrow. I actually posted another channel text on the site. I guess we can show that before I lose my mind. It's inventory.com. This is the channel text area. The human and the Greek gods were Atlanteans, and now we're going to go further into that. We have private sessions. Mostly shut down. I mean, it's open throughout the week. I also have a gift card section that I just added. It has to do with the store. Well, anyway, it's Google Hangouts channeling my phone for those that are on a session. The gift card goes towards the store. And this is on a 7-day answer period, and I'm trying to do a bit sooner, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. Also, same situation here. We have other channels and healers I do recommend. As a Jake comment, we have this. Yeah, this is a social network. Thank you for those that are posting. I haven't posted much on there. We got enough going on. We have the rabbit, and the next issue will be finished this year, but won't be out until next year. Yep, it's coming right down we have a couple of new special guests, Hillary Clinton and Henry Kissinger in this version, but we have new special guests coming. Oh, that reminds me, I need to do a video for the Patreon. I forgot. That's right, I forgot. I got more now. Okay. Let's do that tomorrow. I'll play with that one. I don't know where I'm going with all this. Oh yeah. So where are we heading now? Well, yeah, this is like Lord of the Rings reality. I feel now they left me alone today. Well, I'm not sure about last night, but right now they left me alone for the majority of today. There's a lot of I would say Merlin energies or wizard energies. I want to say Merlin's vibration this year. So, Get ready for a surprise. That angel, like Dark Michael, I'm gonna. That's we'll just use that. Is healing his energies, but I don't believe he's allowed to talk to me anymore. But that's the one that gave me. That's the name of God, the being that told me about the angels are Atlanteans, and yeah, the war is continuing. So not everybody went to a low vibration. Many were, you can say, allowed to carry, I wouldn't call it a warrior race, but it feels like the angels were, or the angelic realm. Every world has the angelic realm, but ours is like the angelic military. um, you can say there's different ways of looking at it. So some people say, "Oh, that's wrong, that's right," blah blah blah, and it just like crazy. I think welcome to the spirit world. Just love it. You can say a lot of souls got in the spirit world got recruited to continue the Atlantean energies. A lot of Atlanteans died, but a lot of them came back as angelic energies to assist us, to assist those that went to sleep. So the Atlantean energies, the powers are different but the same. You say the agenda shifted. So obviously there are other realities where Atlantis never went down at all. And you could say that's technically what they're pulling from. It's more connected to the higher realms. But also they didn't get manipulated like we did. So you wonder of how other Earths assist us, other versions of Earth, kind of gives you an idea from what I'm gathering. Now the dark elf I connected to, is bad news. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But yeah, they make basically, Agartha is, the real Earth. We're about to get an awakening towards them. So the aliens obviously play a role, but still kind of outside. Yes, they're assisting, but Agartha is our true roots. It is, the Atlantean, a lot of Atlanteans are in Agartha, however you look at it. But you can say the gateway to that. And you can say that some government energies are not going to be too pleased with that as more people acknowledge their Agarthian selves. Many do it already. But as we go through, look at the time, a date of this. We're going into 2019. And I did connect to an energy like this about we're going to connect more to Agartha. I did not think it was going to be like this. So, yeah, it's like you're almost like, I want to say it's almost like getting a punch. It's not as easy as some might, but you just have to see what happens. It will be knowledge. Not easy. It might be hard to digest. The Atlantean roots, let's see what more I can connect with that. Right now, they're blocking a lot of it. But from what I gather, it's like, think of Atlantis on another Earth right now. It's higher vibration, did not go through manipulation. You can say, well, I'm kicked off or kicked out of here, or whatever however you want to look at it. And another, obviously, in spirit, there's other realities that are assisting us, either way. It can go on and on with that. But we're going to get a wake-up call, a major one, in a good way. Probably most of the information for right now. I know the aliens are very important to many people, but the Agarthian world is our roots. And some people feel like their ears are kind of pointy, and they have that Agarthian air about them. So I would expect that to start to re-energize big time. I would say in the next few months. I don't know. Please, like I say, information wise. Right now, I'm running on empty right now, so I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, because last night I felt like I was going to stay. You know how it is when you're awake all night? It felt like that. But I did fall asleep. But I woke up, fall asleep, and it just, kind of like the zombie effect. I really feel like I wasn't going to sleep at all. And I was okay with that. I just to do the best I can, but eventually I did sleep. So anyway, just give you kind of an understanding of that. So the angels here, I believe we're all angels. We're all angelic energies, and we're just going to start to get to know ourselves. Some might not, most of society is in a slave mentality because of darkness, whatever it might be. Some here have been some that are in the prison mentality have been pretty terrible in their incarnations. So obviously they're not want to leave it because they feel at their home. They can manipulate others, however it is. That's not always the case, but there are cases also that there are dark angels here that are incarnated that are trying to heal and having a hell of a time. It's like I've connected this before, bro. Like you have a dark reptilian and they incarnate as human and they're having a hell of a time healing. They're smoking, they're doing drugs, whatever, trying to change their ways. They think they know everything. There are some dark angels that are incarnated here that are going through rehabilitation, and it's hell. It's like everything sucks. This sucks. It's like, this isn't working out for me. Maybe it'd be better if I go back to being dark. And whatever it is, it's there. You just gotta know how to look at it. Merlin energies that are here. All right, we'll just bring in. Feels like Merlin's here. Around a little bit. All right, one moment. Blessings, and here we go. Greetings, this is Merlin. Well, yes, it is about time you pay attention to us. Listen carefully. We are, yes, assisting you on knowing more about your planets. Yes, Agartha is parts of it are at war, same as you. How do you think trees stay green? Water stays water. It's not always the cleanest water, but this is the elemental energies to keep your planet alive. As humanity destroys it, not all of you are doing it, but we know who is truly behind it. But the Agarthian world war is to keep your planet surviving. As you humans become more aware of our presence, you will see more anomalies that are answers from the Agarthian world is allowed to speak to you. We have not always been allowed to do so. So slowly we'll make ourselves known to you, such as unicorn beings, dragon beings, etc. It is time for you to see your world as it truly is. Yes, to be information brought, but also anomaly energies will slowly be delivered as a preparation for your arrival with the real humanity. You are humanity, but you are half activate. Agarthians are the beings that never were shut off. Yes, and we're living happily, but we like to rejoin with your reality. As yes, we have been assisting. You see, unicorns are in your merchandising, and there's other Agarthian energies in your televisions. The magic is still here. Your Disney keeps the magic going on is because you show you what's coming. Yes, a tornado of awareness is on its way. It's basically souls want to reconnect to Mother Earth, and knowing of your magic selves is mentioned. Everyone's a magical being on this planet. You've been shut down in different ways. It's time to unmask it. Many are, yes, very afraid, of course. But many of you that aren't want to see a rejuvenation of energies. And yes, there are many in the spiritual communities that are spiritual teachers that aren't really meant to graduate that much. They're actually there to prepare others for graduation. So some are, the spiritual teachers are the same as like in your school. There's first grade, third grade, fifth grade, and then you have high school, etc. Spiritual teachers are set up the same way. And some just aren't ever going to be ready for the graduation process. That's not here to do that. So as you, yes, focus more on who you are, allowing more of this truth to come through. We can't exactly guarantee a change. Yes, dark elves are a least of your problems, as yes, there is a elf problem on your world, yes, and many of them influence your CEOs, that influence your society. So as for magician energies, we do work within teachers, within Reiki vibrations. We go much further into even your average teacher. Many of your teachers on your planet are Garthian beings. Yes, they might be teaching you the lameness of your reality, but you unleash that side of themselves. They actually have elf ears. And not to say everyone has to have an elf ear, but many of them do. They are teaching you of the current world, but they can also teach you of the Garthian world. Many of them can, not all of them. Yes, there are many devils on your planet. And yes, they're part of society. Some are positive, some aren't. It's for you to make up who is what. But basically, you're coming into a new era, a new century of knowing more of your reality. Is up to you to accept it, though. If you do not, that's fine. If you do expect more changes in your faces, meaning seeing yourself differently, some of you might see yourself as a horse. Some might see yourselves as angel beings because you assisted Gartha staying glued into this planet. Because there were times where Gartha can thoughts of it being removed from your planet. Yes, it's a difficult one to connect to. But it was on the cards at one time. So, yes, the war is to keep your flowers being flowery, keep your greens staying green, your trees staying trees, and none of this alternative world of a nightmare scenario. Yes, your California went through a lot of hits, but your society is going to come back, meaning amnesia is slowly wearing off. That is when you get to see yourselves more clearly. So everyone's going to get a download every now and then, putting your pieces together. But more than that, seeing your fingers longer, even pointy fingers, as yes, some of you are going to feel a very Agarthian vibration. Some of you feel more alien, some of you feel more angel, but you're all combining. All the angels, aliens. You realize aliens are brought here to keep your planet going with a certain amount of Palladian, certain amount of Syrian, positive or dark. All the recipes are brought here. It's like we need some bad Syrians here. We need some good Syrians here. We need some bad Palladians. We need some good Palladians. We put the call out for different ones. It's not just aliens putting the call. Gartha puts out the call. We're always putting out the call. The recipe of your education is Agarthian. So Agarthians are teachers, and you will see more of that. Some of us are warriors, some of us are wizards, but the teachers really play a big role because they help you bringing you into the lessons to help you become what you're here to achieve. So Agartha helps you here achieve what you're here to achieve, basically. We get like the download of what you're here to go through. It's not just the spirit world knows. We have an idea. We don't have the whole script, but we know enough about it. Same as you. You only know so much about each other and yourselves. Same for us. But we know that we need to be connected to certain humans on this planet, especially when they're being born, to assist. And think of us as like we are here to, many of you get together and build a building or build something or create something. Agartha does that with humanity. We get the knowledge, the downloads, we go and assist, especially when babies being born into this world. We do assist with that process. As for what you do with it, we can't, because realize, yes, we'd love to protect everyone on this planet, but we're not always allowed to because of lessons. So we get pushed back or something gets in our way. An angel gets in the way because we have to leave you alone. Just like that. So you won't understand this over time. See your place in the universe. Blessings to you. I'm Merlin. This is just a glimpse of what's to come. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. And it should be much more tomorrow. More detailed, maybe. Much love, blessings.